The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed.
What's up, guys? It's May, and that means it's a National Beef Month. What a better way to kick off the month than getting 40% off all carnivore products.
That's right, guys. Not only have you heard about us talk about carnivore for a while, it also won Protein of the Year. The benefits of beef protein over whey are outstanding.
Carnivore contains no fat, no lactose, no sugar, no cholesterol, no gluten. Skip the bloat and go with 100% beef protein isolate.
That's right, guys. Go check it out now at musclemedsrx.com and save 40% today.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. Whenever tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
So, long day today for me.
Sounds like it. 90 sheets of plywood.
Sheetrock.
Oh, sorry, I meant sheetrock.
Yeah. 90 sheets. I picked up 160 2x4s the other day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do they help you load that when you? Where do you go? Home Depot.
Home Depot. They get it on the cart, and then I have to bring it out, and then just me and my guys load it.
Oh, so you got guys with you?
I mean, I got my dad's guy and the guys that I hired to do the job.
Okay.
But I'm doing it too.
And you
know
put
what I'm
it
saying?
in your truck?
I put probably like 30 sheets of sheetrock in my truck.
And that's
today.
all. Does it sag pretty bad?
No, dude, it didn't really go down at all.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised.
So it's coming along. I saw the
yeah.
big bro. It looks humongous.
Yeah, it's
the
big.
video you
It's
sent
big,
me?
man. It's big.
What,
It's perfect.
6,500 square feet? What is it?
Yeah, about that.
It's
About
big.
that, yeah.
Looks massive on on the video.
Yeah, well, it's getting real now. Now it's getting scary.
What are we thinking?
I think July.
July.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, barring permits stuff, which, I don't know. I've heard nightmare stories before, so I know. So far, dealing with the town has been fine. They've been great. So we'll see.
We're talking about the Iron Army Training Center.
Oh, Iron Army Academy.
Yes.
On Route 37.
Yes.
And a good old TR.
That's right.
Anyway, yeah. Hopefully we're up and running.
To get that water
I got the good
issue
people
worked out?
Kind of.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on. All right.
It's on. Yep.
Good.
My dad's done pretty much. He'll be done tomorrow with all the rough,
Plumbing.
the rough. Yep. I got the electrical guy starting his rough. Hopefully get those estimates done and
Good deal,
get
man.
the ceiling done. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm sure it's stressful, but it'll be like there's no way this can't be, a win in my opinion. But
Yeah, I don't ever want to think like that, right? It could go into a fight. You don't not train because you know you're gonna win, right?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
No, I know. I'm just talking. Yeah. I get what you're saying. You're trying.
I know you're trained. I know you're. You've been doing all the preparation where you met with other MMA gyms and they've been kind enough to show you some of the back stuff, and that's
absolutely.
cool.
Thank God I got a good network of great people, and it's been.
That's great.
It's been like I can't imagine going through this not having the resources that I do. So I'm very fortunate and lucky for that.
That's awesome, man. And you're not encroaching really on everybody. Your Tom's River's untouched, really.
Yeah.
There's no MMA gyms here. So.
No.
So that's cool.
There's room for a couple schools in town, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I mean, there's some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's no MMA per se, is there?
Yeah, no, I'm not so. MMA is going to be more of like, I don't know. We're not going to see how I'm going to do the MMA. Might be like invite only, and I don't know
So
if I'm going to.
walk me through this. You obviously your correct me if I'm wrong. Your mainstay is going to be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Obviously,
Yeah, I mean that's probably what.
But will you
I would-
teach? Will there be striking classes in there? Like
Yeah, so Muay Thai. I'm gonna have a Muay Thai program
Muay Thai.
also.
Okay.
And then when I have my MMA, the way I plan on setting my MMA program up is how I train MMA. So on Monday I boxed. On Tuesday maybe I might grapple. On Wednesday maybe I'll put it all together. Thursday we'll wrestle. Friday we'll put it all together again. You know what I mean? And depending on what the the class is like will determine, how we approach it.
Right.
If it's filled with fighters, then we approach it like a fight. We're going to train to fight. You
Right.
know, but I don't really anticipate that at first. You know, if it happens organically, like I said, through my kids or something like that, then yeah, I'm down with it. But I kind of want to make it MMA more for dads to get in shape, and maybe even like teenage kids to learn how to protect themselves. You know,
That's awesome. Yeah.
yeah, I'd rather see. Not that I'd rather see. I just feel like the jiu-jitsu program will be the biggest part of the school.
For sure.
And I honestly, I have Wellington going to be, help me teach my Muay Thai program, and he is, as good as it gets. You know, Phil Nurse, remember he was my coach.
Yeah.
My coach gave him his black belt.
Oh, okay.
In
Okay.
Muay Thai, I guess they call it a black belt or something like that, but equivalent of it.
Yeah.
And crew, you're a crew.
It's great for so many things. As a dad, as just a dude, I'm excited to get in there. My kids are definitely gonna be excited, and I think for bullying's a real thing. I think that'll help a lot of kids with building confidence and things like that.
Absolutely,
For kids that are
100%. And learning to fight isn't about making you tough so you can beat people up. Because once you know how to fight, you're not gonna bully somebody.
you walk with a little bit of
Yeah.
walk. You
With
have
air,
a little
air of
Yeah.
confidence, or
little confidence.
You know?
about it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't think even I mean, if you remove your seaside days, your younger days, people that are proficient in fighting, right? The odds of you actually having to utilize that outside might be, very slim. Once, twice in a lifetime,
Well,
maybe,
yeah, of course. Yes, I feel like fighting saved me from getting into fights.
Yeah, right.
Like if I didn't fight
Right.
for a living,
Right.
I probably would have continued to stay on the same path that I was. Occasionally rumbling with people, at places.
Well, part of that is just growing up. I haven't been in a
Yeah,
fight in years, but when
yeah,
I was a
that's
kid,
true.
I used to get
That's
fights
true.
all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
You're testing yourself. You're seeing what you're made of. You know what I mean? You're putting your bravado up against this dude over here from the next town over, and
Yeah.
see who comes out on top. So. Yeah, man, I'm excited for you. So look good. The video you sent me. I'm always texting. Are you there? Because I'm driving by it, but I'm always missing.
Just miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm in there. I'm there. In the morning, I'll go train. Obviously, pretty cool. Islam and his
That's
team's
amazing,
out
bro.
here.
Yeah.
Usman Nurmagomedov just got in. Helping him train. Bilal Muhammad's here training.
Yep.
And
Wait, is Bilal on that card?
no,
No,
he might have a fight coming up,
yeah.
maybe. But I let Frankie and Tino stay home from school, and they came to the
That's awesome.
to Nick's, and we trained. I sparring with both of them. Tino was wrestling with Islam.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it
man.
was cool. Really good experience for
That's
them.
awesome.
Those guys are great.
I hope you got some pictures and video of that.
I did, yeah. I
great.
posted it today? Actually, I posted, yeah.
I missed it.
But yeah. And like you said, just teaching. Tino's been at it for a while. You know what I mean? Like obviously the wrestling, he's been paying attention for a long time. Obviously we hit pads. He's pretty smooth, and now he's getting some like muscle. His balls are dropping a little bit. Now he's got some pop on the pads. Frankie hits hard and stuff, but he's never took as much of a liking to it. But he's doing it now, and he's getting there too, man.
That's
And,
awesome.
It's cool to pass it on.
Yeah.
That could stay with someone forever. Like that's what I always say. Like what I like about a martial arts school or BJ school or MMA school, as opposed to just any gym. Now I'm not knocking any gym. I think it's great. You join a yoga class or a CrossFit, or you just go to the gym with your buddies like you do. I think that's great. You get community, you get the good feeling, you get the endorphins hit, the dopamine hit, you get the health benefits, all that stuff. But you don't get I'm giving you. Like I feel like when you're getting something you could pass on. And you could pass on fitness to your kids. I'm not saying that, but when you pass on a skill, like an art, like a martial art specifically, that just lasts forever. And they teach their kids. You know what I mean? It's like some. What is your? I don't know. What legacy is when your kids teach? Like when you're. Oh no. What's the saying? When you're teaching your kids, you're actually teaching your kids' kids. And in wrestling and martial arts, that's cool to me.
Yeah. I'm excited to go watch my kids train, and then I'm going to be learning with them. I don't know what the hell I'm doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know what I mean? But it'll be cool. Like I could maybe show Grayson a couple things, or be like, "Remember we learned this," and
Well, that's
that'd
what
be
I think.
cool.
A lot of parents get into stuff because their kids get into it.
Right,
You know,
right.
and jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm telling you, you could start at fucking 50 years old, 60 years old, and
David.
still get your black belt.
David.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
doing
David
it.
just had a match.
Yeah.
You know that?
How'd he do?
He won.
Did he
won.
really?
Yeah, he won his
It's like
match
a Masters.
14-0. 14-0. Yeah, but he said the dude was like 6'4".
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He did all right.
That's great.
He
Was
said-
that like
he
a
said he
Naga?
choked- I mean, no, just I think it was like an in-house
In-house,
competition.
yeah, gotcha, yeah.
And yeah, dude, he said he squeezed the guy's head for an hour. That's cool.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, like you know, I hope some of my friends get in there, some people that I just know from around the way, you know, just because we know everybody. You know, our town's big enough where you don't know people, but small enough where you know a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Everywhere I go, people are
And,
asking me when's it going to be open.
I'm
so-
excited to see like someone that ends up falling in love with jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
and it's someone that we've known forever and ends up being that guy, you know, or girl, because it will happen. It will happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah, man. I'm excited for you.
All right, here I got something.
What do you got, buddy?
That's kind of first. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Give me a little. All right,
Got some notes.
here's some open-ended questions. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go around. There's 13
Just
of them.
rapid
I'm not
fire?
That's 13 of them. No, it's just like it might take a little bit of.
Am I answering?
Yes, you're
Okay,
answering.
go ahead.
If you could invent a new toy, what would it do, and what would you call it?
Bro, I'm fucking,
Come on, quickly. It doesn't have to be fucking like you don't have to.
I
it's
could
not-
invent
not-
a new toy.
Yeah.
I'm sick of stuff that doesn't challenge kids' intelligence, so it would be something that, something that is memory related or something like that that actually challenges kids. And it would be hugely unpopular and nobody would buy
What
it.
would you call it?
I don't know. Memory matters.
Memory matters. Dude, that's pretty good actually, man. Someone might fucking do that. All right. What would you do if you were the principal? No. If you could build a Lego of anything, what would you create and why?
If I could build Legos.
A Lego out of anything. Anything? No, build anything out of Lego.
Oh, I was gonna say you're saying a Lego.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
I only
yeah,
got
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I don't know. I've always kind of been fascinated by those tower cranes. Probably a big giant tower crane.
cranes?
I've seen them done before, but I think they're really hard to do.
Why though? Why? Just because it's hard.
Just because they're fascinating to me. I don't know the way those guys go way the hell up there and work. Most guys take their shoes off because it's all like glass bottom.
All right. Imagine you're a chef in a famous restaurant. What kind of dishes would you create?
Oh, I would be like definitely American, like steak and potatoes, and that would be I'd be because that's real. I don't know how to cook, bro, but I know how to grill.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Fair enough. If you could talk to animals, which animals would you talk to first, and what would you ask?
Elephants, because
Elephants.
they're supposedly highly intelligent, right? And they're very
they remember, right?
they're very
elephants remember.
family orientated too.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
take care of their own, and
They remember.
Yeah,
they have really
they have
good
great
memories.
memories,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. They're big ass brains.
Yeah.
I'd ask my dog. I'd talk to my dog, bro, first.
Yeah,
Come
true,
on.
true.
What the fuck you pissing in my house, bro? No. He hasn't been.
I love
Been
Biggie,
good.
man. He's
been good,
awesome.
man. He's the best. All right. What do you think the world will look like 100 years from now?
Dude, I'm scared.
Think about it. 100 years ago.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
It's a big difference between
100 years.
1924.
It's going to look nothing like it
There was
does
cars
now.
in 1924, right?
Yeah.
Was there? Yeah.
Oh, we'll be much more aerospace, for movement. We'll be using the lower atmosphere, I think, to move around. There'll be
Lower atmosphere. What do you mean?
we won't be traveling at 30,000 feet. We'll be probably traveling at 1,000 feet. A lot of like drone stuff and
okay.
things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that.
But as far as building structure and stuff, I think it'll be just very that modern art. We're going to get rid of. There won't be anything that looks like
Stone.
the arches, and it'll all be sharp edges. And I don't think it'll be beautiful.
Really?
No, I don't think it's.
Never know. Maybe go throwback, or maybe 100 years from now, maybe it's
gonna be
maybe
one or
20
two.
years from now we'll get the
It's either
nuclear
gonna get,
war
yeah,
will
it's
come.
either going to get demolished. We're going to start over, or it's going to be that.
All right. Imagine you're an explorer discovering a new island. What do you find there?
A new island that's never been discovered.
What do you find there?
what is that called? Senegal? Is that the island where the people who have never
been touched? No,
they've never experienced another. Well, actually,
the
they
West
did.
Indies or something, right? The West
Isn't it called
Indies?
Senegal? Do you remember? Or
I
no?
know Senegal is, I think, like in Africa.
Oh, maybe I got that wrong. It's something like that. But anyway, I think only one person ever got on the island. It was like a missionary guy that took.
Yeah,
like
and they killed him.
And they killed him immediately.
Yeah, no, it was. It's like I think New Guinea,
Papua New Guinea.
maybe something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like a little small island, but
Yeah.
they've never experienced any other culture other than their
the
own.
drones, him throwing
And
spears.
it's
at
actually
drones.
against the law. They made it against the law. They're like, let's not fuck with these people. But the guy that went there, I guess he went there as part of a missionary thing and tried to, exchange some ideas. Or they killed him immediately. So
Wow.
yeah, not a good idea. But so if I found a new island, let's hope it's not inhabited with people that want to kill me. What was your question again?
No, what would you find there?
Oh, what would I find there? Geez, I don't know. Would I find new life that hasn't been explored? Probably. I think we're constantly finding new life, right, in the oceans and things like that. Maybe.
I think you'll find like a bunch of like Florencia. You know the Florencias?
No.
That's the type. They think that was like maybe one of our closest like. Were Homo sapiens. They were like the Homo Florencia. I could be saying it wrong.
Oh.
But they're like hobbits.
Oh,
They were
okay.
hobbit people.
Still
There'll be an island full of Frankies.
surviving and doing well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that. Do you believe there's unexplored
Bro,
islands and things like that?
Someone just sent me that, and I don't think it was Jesse. that that there was somebody in the. I don't know if he's in the Air Force or in the government or NASA or whatever, said that there is an oasis on the other side of the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, well, that's what Admiral Byrd. Not on the other side. I think he said he flew into the Earth, and it's inside the Arctic Circle, right?
Well, this is like an oasis, but an oasis, like, I guess, is what, like warm and cold, right? No, an oasis is water in the desert.
I saw a
you know?
thing today. You know how they say there's satellites. That and again, conspiracy, as Jesse would say, this is the conspiracy theory side. But I saw it on some social media platform, probably TikTok, that said this guy believes that there's no actual satellites that are orbiting in space. They're all hot air balloon satellites that are inside the dome.
Of our atmosphere.
Well, no. What do they call it? The what's the dome in the Bible? Why am I? The firmament.
Firmament.
Inside the firmament.
Is it?
They're
I don't
just-
know. I
they're
just,
just
I don't think
balloons
I don't
with
think
satellites
it's in space,
attached to
but I
them.
think it's in orbit.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't they like? Don't we see the internet? Like pictures from the International Space Station. Like that is in orbit. That's not in space. International Space Station, I don't think is in. Oh, maybe.
Well, they called it.
It's not like considered space.
The blue marble, I think, is the original picture of Earth, right,
That's
from
not-
space.
Yeah, but that's not.
It
not
was
a real
created.
picture.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
created.
Yeah, there's no real.
There's no real picture of Earth.
Of Earth, yeah.
I didn't
Full
know
picture,
that
yeah.
until today. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Obviously you
Yeah.
did. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. But why can't they get a picture, right? Why can't they send a? Well, dude, did you hear that guy that was on Rogan's podcast recently? I think we talked about it, where he talked about how
he's
you
like
know,
the leading, foremost expert on the moon landing.
and he said he's like it did not happen.
She's like, it's not a theory. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Which I honestly, at this point, I'm fully invested that
I
it didn't
know.
happen. You?
Yeah, I mean, I listened to this guy.
There's even a picture of Lance Armstrong, like his spacesuit in the museum that it's in, or whatever. There's a picture of the bottom of his boot, and then right next to it, they put a picture of the boot. That they took a picture. It's a totally different print. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a little nuts.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Any
Oh,
more
what else?
questions
you got,
anymore?
buddy?
Let's
These
see.
are weird questions. I wish I was wittier and had better answers.
All right. If you could make one rule that everyone in the world had to follow, what would it be?
One rule that everybody in the world had to follow. Thou shalt not kill.
Some people deserve to die.
I know. Well, if you had one rule, what would it be?
No one could lie. That'd be straight
Ooh,
up
good
honest.
one. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's like every
I
politician's
like
got to
that
go
better.
up there. He
I like
can't
that
lie.
better than mine. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one. That's better.
Oh, good lie.
Because you're right. Some
Imagine
people,
liar.
pedophiles deserve to die.
How do I look, honey? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Actually, I like that one. That you cannot lie. You're just not able to, or there's horrible repercussions if you do. You're just not able to.
You're not able to. That'd be the. I mean, it's a rule,
like the
but
Jim
everyone
Carrey
has to
movie.
file. Yeah, kind of like Jim Carrey movie, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay, here's one more, and we'll call it.
We'll wrap.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be, and how would you use it to help people?
Oh, help people.
Yeah. Can't say 10-inch dick, Roger. Not helping nobody.
The power to heal, I guess.
Like,
Especially,
you'd be like Wolverine, but you could
I
give
wouldn't.
it to other
I wouldn't
people.
listen. I wouldn't make everybody live forever because that's pointless. Then your world becomes the populace just explodes and nobody ever dies and the world gets overrun. Right. So I still believe that. But and this is against, I guess, what I believe in because I believe in God and I believe it's becoming godlike. Right. God doesn't save everybody, so why would I? But if I could. Right, if it was a superpower and I could save a child from cancer, I would. You know?
Yeah, a child from cancer, not like
Sure.
some. What if he was like a deadbeat?
No,
Maybe he deserved
or
cancer.
a 89-year-old man could be the nicest guy ever, but you can't save everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you could,
Right. But then
Not
you're
if there's, like,
you're
some
really
sicko.
killing everybody. If you save everybody, you're really killing everybody
How's
because the
that?
world is going to be overpopulated in a very brief amount of time if nobody dies.
yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
You know.
I mean, how old would you just keep getting like
It's
decrepit
like,
though?
you ever see Elysium, the movie Elysium, where they
Is that Matt Damon?
on Earth, Matt Damon, they don't have, it's like the poor live here.
Yeah.
And then in Elysium,
Yeah,
which is
like
like a
the-
giant space
right.
station, they have the
elites.
machines
Yeah.
that they put the kids in, and it like heals. They're
Med
trying,
beds. Yeah,
med
yeah,
bed. That's
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
They're trying to get the little girl up there. And,
Well, it's like just. I mean, that's just a. Pretty much comparing to the elites today get the best of the shit. Compared to people that don't have money. So.
it is true, but they still die.
What
The
elites?
elites still die.
Yeah. Who? Like Steve Jobs, bro.
Steve Jobs.
If he died.
Yeah.
But supposedly he didn't want any real treatment, right? He didn't
that
want-
true?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I mean, elites still die.
Yeah.
Where do they go when they die?
Well, it depends. What kind of elite they are.
Right.
Yeah. No.
If you had, I'm going to flip it back to you. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Not so easy, is it, to answer these?
No. That was a good one. One superpower. I don't know. Like you have to compare it to. I'd like to be the Hulk. I think. And I'd help
Just
people.
ridiculously strong.
Yeah, but you have to get mad.
Yeah,
And
but
then
there's
get
so
strong.
many. There's so many superheroes with better powers than him. Like
No, I know.
Like
That's
Superman could fly
that's a
so
curse.
fast he spun the world backwards to change time.
But the Hulk's superpower is a curse.
Yeah,
kinda,
true.
You know what I mean?
True. Angry.
No,
You're
no.
already.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
you're already
No,
angry.
it feels good sometimes, but no, I don't think I want to be the Hulk. That's like annoying to rip your.
I mean, it's
new
cool
pair-
as shit.
New pair of
but
pants
I don't-
all the time.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to be the Hulk. That would be. I don't know what I would want to be, but
Thor would be pretty dope,
Thor,
right?
Spider-Man,
He could do pretty much
Superman.
everything.
Aquaman gets a lot of girls.
Yeah, that's fucking gay. Oh, that's stupid. I like him,
Yeah.
an actor.
He's
I think
great.
he kills it.
He does.
But I think it's like, you swim, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
I mean, the water
You
is
talk to-
70% Earth.
You talk to all the marine animals too, though.
I know. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch the boys. You watch the boys. Their version of Aquaman.
Oh, really?
It's so
Hysterical.
funny.
I
Oh
gotta
god,
watch
dude, you haven't watched that show?
I was it,
Bro,
no.
that show is a must watch. And you can't, like, if your lady will not like it.
You know how I know your kids are older than mine?
Well,
Because
by-
you watch. No, like just from stories you tell. It's like if I didn't know you,
Yeah.
it's because I don't. My kids control my TV. I don't get to pick anything when they're around. Obviously, when they're not, I can watch it.
Oh
But
yeah.
you get to watch adult programming.
Oh, at nighttime when you go to bed, it's kind of what I'm doing anyway.
I go to
don't
bed when
watch
they
it.
go to bed.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, honestly, I have been lately too.
I'm in bed by 10 o'clock, man. I stayed up.
been lately,
I
man.
stayed up till 5 a.m. Sunday morning.
You get up mad early, bro.
No, I stayed up till
I know,
5
but you get up,
a.m.
man. Why?
we were out with friends, and we ended up going back to my girlfriend's cousin's house in Island Beach, and we just played card games and shot the shit. I honestly didn't even drink when I was there. I maybe had 4. We were at Aqua Blue, and our friends were like, "Come back to the house." We went back. We just played card games, played different, and just laughed and got back to my house like 4. Made some food, went to bed at 5, and I slept till noon. And I never do that, bro. I hate wasting days. But I wasn't hungover or anything. I felt great when I woke up.
Yeah, so I need sleep. Sometimes I need sleep. I got a buddy who never sleeps, like ever. He works up in the city. He works for Saturday Night Live and Jimmy Kimmel, or not Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and he works at Radio City, and he works shift work and this and that. He said the other day he went to bed at 4 at night. Yeah, woke up at 6. Went to bed at like 6 at night. Woke up 4 in the morning.
Oh, so he does sleep. You said he does.
No, he never does. Yeah,
caught up.
Finally,
Gotcha,
just blasted out. I'm like, bro, that's amazing for you.
Yeah.
Bro,
Shoot, buddy.
You hear about Mayor Adams?
Yeah, he's always saying some crazy
Yo,
shit.
he's wild as shit, bro. He's
always saying some
like
crazy shit.
for like, he says some racist ass shit, right? Like he always does.
But he can get away with it.
Oh yeah, I'll give him the pass. But it's funny. It is kind of funny.
Yeah.
He's, you know what he said, right? He said he won't. He's like,
they don't have enough lifeguards.
Yeah,
in
these
New York,
immigrants
right?
are great swimmers. Yeah. I think they could be great lifeguards.
Yeah.
Get the yo.
Yeah.
Do you think they're good swimmers?
That's horrible. If I said that, I'd be in fucking social media prison. But it's crazy what's going on because
but a lot of them don't even swim
California,
across.
Right now, you can be an illegal immigrant and become a police officer in California.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
There are actually a few. They say, I read a little bit about it today, they say most police departments do not want to hire them, obviously.
If you were an illegal immigrant, I would jump all over that opportunity.
Yeah, and there are a few. There's a few.
If they're taking it, like they're probably like, "Hey, man, now don't let no one else in, man." You know what I mean? Right?
I read a statement that
take
one
the
said
ladder,
that
bro.
I used to hate cops, and then now I became a cop, and I'm trying to make the community, like his mission was, I guess, a good mission. But where is the sanctity in our country? It's crazy. Like can't do that.
Yeah,
I couldn't go to Australia and become an Australian cop.
Probably not, mate.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Crikey. Yeah. This world. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. California is almost like another world. No?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's nuts. The other thing that I was reading about California is I wrote the stats down because they were mind blowing. Newsom spent in the last 5 years. He spent. Let me say. $20 billion, not million, $20 billion on homelessness in the last 5 years, and it's increased by 30,000 people. And they
is
just
he giving
audited,
the money to the? Is he like giving them money to be homeless?
No, you know what it is? They're giving them money to these. They start these charity, these 501(c)(3), charity organizations,
and then they pocket the money.
Yeah, no, well the leader of the organization, the president of the organization, is probably pocketing $750,000 a year.
Yeah,
and it adds up, and there's probably a whole bunch of CEOs.
Just a way to give people money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just to and it's. I'm sure if you trace the money, they're all
do that across
relatives or friends,
government jobs. It's like that.
Yeah. It was like, but anyway, he just got audited, or the state got audited, and they had no answers as to where the money went. They don't know. So, but didn't I see something, Andrew? You might even be able to chime in on this. That when he was doing the wage hike, the $20 an hour for all fast food places, his family and him owned some.
Who?
Newsom owned some fast food place, and he carved out something about bread, anything to do with. Well, Panera Bread, but he also owned something where they didn't have to. Well, he's friends with Panera Bread, as we found out later, but that he didn't have to abide by that. His family business didn't have to abide by that $20 an hour regulation. I'm sure you could pull that up.
Wait, here's one more question.
Go ahead, buddy.
What do you think is at the end of this rainbow? End of a rainbow?
Nothing.
This dick? No.
There's absolutely nothing.
No, he owns Panera Bread franchise.
He does.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Okay, I read that he was friends with the CEO of Panera Bread. I didn't know he actually.
I guess he's like friends with him, but then he has his own franchise.
Didn't know that. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, and he did a carve
Some
out.
more
for his own
misinformation
restaurant.
from Chucker Carlson.
It wasn't that far off, buddy.
No,
it was
I'm
pretty.
I'm playing. So for Milani's next like pool party or Grace's next pool party,
Yeah.
you should hire a migrant to do lifeguard.
Oh, you're horrible. Do you remember? I don't know what year it was, but V had
the mermaid
a
party.
mermaid
Yeah,
theme. My
Roger
kid almost
went in twice.
My
He went in
kid, my
twice.
kid almost drowned in Frankie's pool, and he had lifeguards, and they did jump, but I was already down. I was picking her up off the bottom of the pool before they got in.
Did Gray fall in too?
No,
Or Milani fell in twice?
I think Milani fell in twice. I think no. I'll tell you, you're right. You're
Yeah.
exactly right. So Milani was sitting. She was infatuated by the mermaid girls that you had hired for the party, and they're sitting on like a little step in your pool, but it's in the deep end. And
Yeah,
V's
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
there
yeah.
with him, whatever, and she had the mermaid tail on.
Yeah.
Those, by the way, those things kill lots of kids. I didn't realize at the time. There's tons of articles about how kids put that on, and you can't
Get free
swim in
from
it.
it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
So anyway, and she was little at this time. Now she doesn't even put it on anymore because she outgrew it. But she can swim like a fish in it now.
Mm-hmm.
But when she was a little kid, obviously she couldn't. So anyway, she kind of slid off the edge of the thing, and I'm standing over by you guys, but I'm kind of watching it, and I see her little hands, and these mermaids are just kind of watching it, but they're all makeup done and shit. And there's a lifeguard. Your pool's not that big. And the lifeguards, there's probably 20 kids in the pool, whatever. And I was like, holy shit, she's going down. And I just remember running, fully clothed, phone in my pocket and everything, jumping in and grabbing them. And the lifeguard, in her defense, was on her way across the pool. But and I tried to stay calm because the worst thing you can do is freak your kid out. Remember? And she wasn't really in any jeopardy yet, but she would have been. And then what happened is you gave me like a hoodie or something to put on because I was fully clothed. At the end of the party, remember you had that obstacle course set up?
Yeah.
And we were doing the obstacle course with the kids?
Yeah.
Well, all the kids did that flying fish leap into the pool. They all ran after they were done and did that thing. And Gray did it with him. Gray couldn't swim. He didn't have his life jacket on. He did it with all the kids. And I'm like, holy shit, here I go again. And I jumped back in and got him.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny. We could have used a migrant or two that day.
Yeah, true.
Oh, man. What else do we have today? Well,
I
did you
heard
see-
on the radio, and we were talking about this, the documentary that I don't think you ever watched. Maybe you did watch it. I told you to watch it. It was pretty good about Boy Scouts. They're changing their name now, I heard today.
What?
Instead of Boy Scouts, it's going to be Scouting America is the new name, which I think is a better name. You don't want boy in anything these days, especially with all the molestation allegations and anything.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Scouting America, that's not a bad name, right?
Scouting America. I don't know. Scouting. It's a scout. They're like a scout, like a sports scout, right? Right? Yeah. I don't know.
I think obviously.
I guess Boy Scout, like when you're scouting boys, that's a little creepy. Yeah.
Obviously, it's got.
So now
some,
they want to hide what they're doing. They don't want to let you know. We're scouting America,
I
not
think
the boys
I
anymore.
think they've worked hard to clean up their organization. However, it's like 95% volunteers. You know what I mean? All those people that take the boys out, they're just volunteers.
Yeah.
They don't get paid,
They get
So
paid.
it's easy to
they get paid
infiltrate.
By,
What were we looking up? I forgot. Oh, Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, it's done. You found it.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, did you see Tyson Fury? His
Headbutted
picture?
somebody.
Well, that was John Fury. That was his dad.
Yeah, well, okay.
That was
So,
his dad.
yeah.
He headbutted somebody.
What are you getting to?
No, Tyson Fury looks the best I think I've ever seen him.
Yeah, in his most recent fight.
Yeah.
I just saw clips. I didn't watch the whole thing.
No, there was no fight.
Oh,
This guy.
I thought he just had a fight, no?
It's this weekend. It's happening this weekend.
All right.
So
I
he saw
I
it
just
already,
saw
everybody.
clips.
Roger, how'd it
No.
go? Let me know. Let me know. Come on.
I told
Roger
you,
was
I
there.
just
Roger's
saw-
a time traveler, people.
I just saw some clips of something, and I didn't know if
he
you'd
looked
already
amazing,
saw it.
right?
Yeah,
That was the
yeah,
best
yeah.
Roger's seen him in forever. No, but there's a picture of him. He looks,
It was good, yeah.
dude.
I hope
yeah,
so, because he
looks-
didn't look great his last outing.
Yeah, no, I
didn't
know.
look good
But
at all.
his body didn't look bad. but he looks like phenomenal.
That's great.
I mean, for him, you know.
So what was the deal? Because I just watched the clip of his dad headbutting somebody.
Yeah,
That was
they were just
in
going
training?
back. They were going like, "Oh, sick, oh, sick," and everyone's going, "Fury," and then and they're going back and forth, and talking shit. And some guy got everyone was in his face. He was going face to face with everybody. And then I guess it's kind of calmed down. He's backing away. Another dude gets in his face, and he's whack. That's when he's fucking headbutting him.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm a fighting man. This is every day for me.
Listen, I could see Big Frank doing that at one of your fucking events.
Oh yeah, well, in the back in the day.
He gets pretty animated.
Yeah, he gets hype. He
Definitely does.
For sure.
Definitely.
He's a big dude. John Fury. Is it John Fury? Yeah, I believe John Fury. But that fight is this weekend. That's going to be pretty interesting. Because
is he fighting
Tyson Fury's last
Ukraine?
outing hasn't been great, like you said.
Fighting the guy from Ukraine?
Usyk, yeah.
Usyk,
yeah. He's a lot smaller. Well, he hasn't. I think is he undefeated, Usyk?
We talked about
it
once.
He beat. Who did he beat? I think he beat him twice too. Anthony Joshua, at least once.
Yeah. And Anthony Joshua just knocked out Nagano.
Yeah, dude. Oof. Knocked him down 3 times and then out. Pretty vicious.
Incredibly sad what happened to him. His little boy passed away.
Oh my god, dude! I like
was there a medical history there, or nobody
I
knows?
haven't heard anything. But you don't even want to.
It's incredibly sad. Incredibly sad.
Yeah, definitely. It's super unfortunate, and I don't wish that on anybody, man.
No.
That's the craziest thing that someone can go through. Oh, did you see
Tom Brady roast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing?
No.
No, did not. Highlights.
No, but I saw a lot of it.
Okay.
Fell asleep.
Who do you think? Okay, from
Who I
what
think
you
was
saw,
the
who's
best?
the
Tony,
best?
Tony and
Tony, right? Yeah, me too.
He was like the roast master, right? Wasn't he?
No,
He wasn't. It was just
his skit was just. You think that maybe because like
it was like long. It seemed longer.
It was long, and he did a Kill Tony skit where Dana White went up and did a thing. You know what I mean? So it kind of looked like that. But yeah, no, he said a middle part. He was great.
He was the best.
I mean, honestly, everybody was great.
Yep.
He was great. Nikki Glazer was
phenomenal.
And Andrew Schultz was great too.
Yeah. Nikki Glazer did really good.
Yeah.
I saw an interview with her and Theo.
That's not real football.
That's not real money.
Yeah.
I saw an interview with her and Theo Vaughn where she said, I knew the guy from. She's like, I'm over roast. I don't like doing roast. I don't want to do them anymore.
She used to kill roast though.
She's like, I just don't want to do them anymore. She's like, it would take somebody really big, a huge name. She's like, I think she said I had an opportunity to do the Hanson brothers, or not the singing brothers from Jersey. What the fuck are their names? Jonas Brothers. And she's like, I didn't want to do it, but she's like, Tom Brady's name came up, so she's like, I actually called. I have a contact over at Netflix. It was on Netflix, right? What was it on? Netflix. Yeah. She's like, I have a contact over at Netflix. I called him and said, look, I need to do this. He's like, well, I'm meeting with Tom today. I'm going to start putting together some names. She's like, listen, tell Tom that I'm going to be the ultimate fucking roaster. I'm going to fucking kill it. And she's like, I put in work on this. Like, I did work. She did, too. She killed it. She was great.
Yeah, and Andrew Schultz was great.
Yep.
Gronk, he's funny, bro. I listen. I've been listening to Andrew Schultz's podcast a little bit, Flagrant, something like that, or something it's called. And it's funny.
He's just a likable guy.
It's like just like 5 dudes talking bullshit, and and they were because they were talking about the podcast. He's like, dude, I guess that was the first time he met Gronk, and he's like everything you imagine of Gronk is real, but times 10, times 10. He said, Gronk is just nuts. He said when Gronk spiked that. Remember? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Where he spiked the shot glass.
Yeah.
He said, bro, one girl freaking got blasted with it in the front row.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tom Brady did go up to Jeff Ross and say, knock that shit off right now.
Yeah, what I heard, because I think
Robert
that was
Kraft,
part of the
right?
agreement. That was part of the agreement.
Well,
Like, you can't
then
say
I
anything
saw
about
Jeff
Robert
Ross
Kraft.
did an interview after. He did some podcast, and he said, they were like, dude, like, was that for real? He's like, come on, man. It's just Brady having fun. That wasn't real. It was But it seemed pretty real.
But no one
I
else
don't
took
know.
a shot at Kraft
I
after
know,
that.
I
dude.
know.
So Edelman was awesome.
Yeah.
For being a football player.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think he made the top 5 list of Tony. For me, was hysterical.
Edelman was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
And, fucking Ben Affleck, that was weird.
It was weird.
And even Anchorman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
He's come back for a couple different roasts though. Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. He's funny. It's all right. It was all right. But then Tom, he did good too. He got back. And did you see that thing? I guess people are getting on Tom like, oh, it was insensitive. The jokes about his ex-wife.
Giselle.
And he's like, wait, let me get this straight. He's like, Netflix was going to pay me $25 million so people could make fun of me for my wife cheating on me with her jiu-jitsu instructor.
Yeah.
Tell me any guy that wouldn't take that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I fucking love that. If that's a real quote, I don't know if that's a real quote,
Well,
but that's amazing.
Is that documented? Like that 100% happened, or that is just TMZ news?
I mean, bro, she's with a jiu-jitsu guy.
I mean, still,
She's with him now
to this
yeah.
day.
And she was training with him, and now she's with him.
Can you get him in your gym to train?
Yeah,
Probably putting a lot of girls in there. Renee will be in there.
She's already with a jiu-jitsu instructor, buddy.
That's funny. Yeah, thought it was great. Takes a lot of balls. to sit up there.
Dana's good.
He only had like what?
Yeah, sure.
60 seconds, not
Yeah.
even 30
Yeah,
seconds.
no, it's a minute. That's what
Was it a minute?
the tone. That was the kill Tony shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was like, Tom, you've been at Boston for so long that I thought you were from Boston.
So I saw you
I saw
run.
you running. I'm like,
Yeah,
nope. He's from San Francisco. That's what I say about Roger. Like, bro, Roger, you've been in Jersey so long that I feel like you're from Jersey.
Right.
And then I see you eat a lollipop, and I'm like, nope, he's from Maine.
I heard Andrew Solt say, Dana had called me and ran a few jokes by me, and I was like,
yeah,
fucking hysterical. That killed. And
Yeah.
then he ran the Netflix, you bunch of fucking liberal
You two
fucks or
fucking
whatever.
liberal- yeah, you two
He's
fucking
like,
Say, Tom, my name's Dana.
what do you think of that one? And he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's just gonna be a hit. He's like, no, I don't give a fuck about people laughing. He's
That's
like,
why
what
people
do you
know I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
Dana is
bro.
killing it, dude. He's
the
just
best,
killing
bro.
it, man.
He's the best. He really is the best.
He's hard not to like, bro.
Very much so.
Yeah.
If you're on that side of the aisle, anyway.
No, just period.
Speaking of this side of the aisle, you were down at the Trump rally. How was it?
Yeah, no, I was not there. I was at my daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah, that
It was
was
on
awesome.
Saturday.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to
that
that.
was cool. Honestly, dude, I don't know if we never had it. The only reason because we were in a different school this year, so that's why they had it. So it was cool.
Gotcha. Yeah, my daughter goes to a different school next year, so because the one she's at now is K through 3rd, and then 4th they go to a different school. But so looking forward to that. But yeah, anyway, the obviously there's always discrepancy in the crowd size. The Trump haters are saying there's like 5,000-10,000 people
Bro,
there.
I
But the police said, and a spokesperson,
my garbage guy.
spokesperson,
I just went to the
from
dump today. I went to the dump today.
Wildwood said 80 to 100.
I went to the dump today, and I seen the guy. He's like, I went down for Trump. They invited me for my birthday. He's like, fucking great. He's like, I was from here to the fence to Trump. 50,000 people behind me.
That's awesome.
I'm like, dude. He's like, yeah, fucking man. Fucking man. I said, yeah. I go. Will he turn? I said, will he turn Jersey? Will he turn Jersey? He's like, he fucking turned them already. He said, then Murphy finds 40,000 fucking votes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my God.
He made some comment about Springsteen about I pack, I bring in more people than Springsteen, and all the Springsteen people were fucking ripping on him.
Ripping on
Trump.
Oh, Trump.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Listen.
Springsteen endorses Biden all the way.
Yeah, he endorses.
Yeah, I know exactly.
His music's great. I'll give him that.
How could you? I mean, dude, this dude's got with the populace of America, he's got a 35% approval rating. It's like the lowest of any president
ever.
in 70 years or 75 years or something. So
Since
how do
the guy they
these people?
assassinated.
How do these people
No.
get behind him?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
People can't afford. Bruce Springsteen has no problem buying eggs and milk and making his car payment. He has no problem.
Yeah, well.
You're talking to the rest of us, buddy. So anyway, it was cool. The pictures you took down there looked great
What?
at the Trump rally.
Yeah. I would have went. That would be kind of cool.
I would have gone.
I mean, they'll know. They'll probably track your garbage.
Probably.
Track your garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
See-
saw
see
pictures
what
of
kind
it
of emails are coming
after it emptied out and it was just empty chairs and stuff. No garbage everywhere. This is the difference between conservatives and liberals. It said no garbage anywhere.
I don't know if I believe that. Though. I don't know if I believe that. You ever go to a wrestling match? A wrestling match after a wrestling tournament, the bleachers
Really?
not too clean. I bet you a lot of conservatives are wrestlers.
yeah, it's true. That's true.
No, I don't know. I think it's pretty even. I bet you.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
You're there more than me, so you would know.
Just I see too many people wearing masks.
That's funny. You text me earlier. RFK. I had to look this up. I was like, "What is he talking about?"
bro.
RFK is getting has worm,
parasite.
a parasite worm in his brain that is eating parts of his brain. And I looked into it. You know where that came from?
What?
It was a deposition for his divorce back in 2012. And I don't know why that was part of that. It must
Oh,
have,
that's all it was? Like he said it in a
was
fucking podcast
deposition.
recently?
It was a deposition. No, they questioned him about it.
Oh.
And it dates all the way back to 2012 when he was getting divorced.
brain and ate my voice box. No.
That's pretty good, actually. But that can happen. But they say it generally happens in third world countries where the water is horribly dirty.
Giardia or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Something like
The
that.
food. I think you get it from pork a lot. Bacon, undercooked bacon.
Yeah.
I looked up. There was an article I saw where some
Dude, honestly, I liked him, but now I'm starting not to like him. I'm seeing a lot of
he's
things.
full term abortion
Yeah,
now.
he said 9 months. 9 months. It's okay. It's up to the mother. Well, how about can I fuck my kid's 2 years old? He's kind of a pain in the ass. Can I fucking off him?
Yeah, Chinese man hospitalized with 700 tapeworms in his brain after eating undercooked pork.
Wow.
The pork tapeworms.
Bro, my cousin used to eat bacon raw. I bet she still does.
Well, you talking about Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had some of his brain eaten away.
Oh, snap.
Sorry, Brian. I love you, buddy.
Oh, man, maybe.
Yeah, that's about the Trump rally. Lisa Fagan told a representative for the town of Wildwood told the Associated Press the crowd estimate had to be between 80 and 100,000 people based on her observations and other events in the area.
Imagine getting down. It was on the beach, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Imagine getting down there. Like driving. Do you ever drive down Wildwood? Dude, that must have been a craziness.
Oh, it had to be. Getting out, getting in.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll watch him home.
That was 2020. Look at the state. That was the results of the 2020.
Yeah,
You're
look at
smiling.
that.
Why are you smiling?
Because Ocean County's like Alabama, baby.
That is as dense red as you can get.
Where's Monmouth, though?
Right above us, which is slightly red.
Yeah.
Slightly. We're dark red.
Yeah. We're Crimson Tide red, baby.
Guess who of all presidents, since they were able to record approval ratings, who had the highest in recent history?
Recent?
Well, since they've been able to record it.
Reagan?
Who would you guess? I would have thought Reagan, too. No.
Okay.
George Bush Sr.
Senior? Wait, old man George Bush?
Had a
He fucking had one
90%,
term. He had one term.
90% approval rating.
So you know why he lost?
No.
Ross Perot.
Oh, yeah, the businessman. The original businessman.
Yeah, his accent. Remember who used to do? Dana Carvey used to do.
Yeah,
it.
He was a little dude.
He talks like this, and he talks like that. And I'm gonna do all this facts. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Right?
You're pretty good with freaking accents.
I mean,
Impersonations,
in this room, compared to you, maybe not very good. He was a chicken guy, right? Chicken guy.
Oh, you know why? had a
That's
90%
Purdue. Ross
approval
Perot.
rating, the highest in Gallup poll tracking shortly after the September 11th, 2001.
That's not then. That's not George W. Bush Sr., bro.
Oh, well, it just says George W. Bush. I before I
George
read
W.
that.
Bush is George W. Bush. George Sr. is George H.W. Bush, right?
Okay, well, I didn't
So,
read
yeah.
the terror part.
Yeah,
I just saw George Bush.
Try to kid me with some malinformation again. It's all right. I'll keep you honest, baby.
Some local shit. Did you see that the Newark Board of Education last week approved $12 million to have more than 7,000 cameras with artificial intelligence installed in their school systems?
What does that mean with artificial intelligence?
I think it recognizes like a gun, maybe, and
It's gonna fucking have like shoot you. You know what I mean?
yeah, well, no, I think it'll zoom in and has like do it automatically.
And
You
it'll
know, there's
just
somebody
call
in
the
the
cops
back
right
room
away?
with. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's part. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think that it has smart technology where if it sees, maybe a fight happening, it zooms in and gets facial identity or whatever. I'm guessing, but I'm assuming that's what AI means.
That makes sense. That's pretty wild. I mean, that's where everyone's going, right?
Yeah, the whole world's going, but
Privacy is gone as we know it.
yeah, they say you're almost everywhere now. You're on camera, even if you're in the woods. Trail cams are everywhere.
Wow.
Deer cams.
You're right.
You're
Yeah.
everywhere. You're on camera.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know what I mean? Pretty much, for the most part.
Pretty soon you're gonna be on camera, like in your home.
You already are.
You're on your own camera.
No, your TV. They say they say your TV, your Alexa.
Your TV
records you.
No, your TV don't have a camera, but like maybe your laptop.
They say that the
your laptop.
sensors.
I think on a
Could,
TV.
they say it could have cameras. Could.
You say if they put it in, if they're trying to get something from
Right.
you. Yeah,
But they
I'm
say
saying
Alexa
like, but I'm saying like,
hears you and
yeah, like
certain
that has you no matter
certain
what.
keywords
Yeah.
you say.
or like your laptop computer or camera. Yeah,
right.
I see that.
I think you were telling me your phone. Weren't you telling me your phone, like you saw on your interior cameras of your house? You see the blue thing or something on phones. Weren't you telling me your phone's constantly recording you? Could have swore you told me that one time.
I think we found it somewhere. Yeah, no, we seen that like a
You
meme
saw
or
it
something.
on
Yeah,
the cameras in the house,
Yeah.
like Regardless, Uncle Sam is definitely. Where's the overstep for you? In your own home, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, do you care if you're recorded on a telephone
out.
pole?
Ooh.
No, on a telephone pole, and when you're going down Fisher Boulevard, do you care if you're being recorded? Or is that
Yeah, I think
overstepping?
I think it's overstepping.
Satellites spying on you, or is that
Yeah, I
overstepping?
think that's overstepping. Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean,
where's-
do I care me myself? No, but do I what it could lead to? Yeah, I think it's wrong. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm not, and that's the wrong when people say what I would say right now is, I'm not doing anything wrong. What the fuck do I care about? You right? But
Isn't
that's
it Julian
when
Assange
no,
and
but
Edward
that's when it
Snowden?
becomes a slippery slope.
Right.
Because if you allow people to do that, then there's going to be an instance where you don't want them to intrude on you.
Correct. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it'll always come back to we solve crimes with this information, right? That's
Yeah, well,
always
yeah,
the
that's
the excuse, but
what does it say? Bad intentions are always paved by good, or what is it? What is it?
good.
Road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Road to hell's paved with good. Yeah.
But I mean, some of the big technology places have still. Wasn't there a huge court case or something where the feds tried to get Apple to like unlock a phone or something, and Apple said no? So there are certain private. I mean, how long till that gets changed though? And aren't there certain cases where they will open it, like murder cases, or is that never? They will never open it.
What do you mean?
Like the FBI, I know there was a case with Apple, a court case where they wanted Apple to.
Yeah, and then when Apple wouldn't give it up,
Apple
yeah,
refused.
it was for the Sandy Hook. Was it Sandy Hook or something?
Was it
It was
Sandy
like
Hook?
something like that.
Okay.
It was like something like that.
I think it was the Pulse nightclub.
Oh,
Pulse
the
nightclub.
Orlando
Yeah,
shooting?
yeah. And they wouldn't do that. And not like you say in that instance, you'd be like, "Yo, what are you doing? You got to do it." But like, you got to hold true to the rules, right?
Yeah.
It's to a degree.
There can't be all this overreach,
Yeah. Yeah. What do they call that? Like a police state or a voyeur state or something?
Well, it's
right?
the Fourth Amendment, right? The unreasonable search and seizure, right? I mean, that's really what we're talking about, right?
They overstepped everything already.
Yeah, for sure. So when are we taking it back? You got a pellet gun now. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Airsoft gun, pellet gun.
Where'd you get that?
I got it.
You have to get it at a gun store,
A
right?
buddy picked it up for me.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha, pal.
It's pretty legit. Goes through.
I
goes through
have the
plywood.
same exact one. Yeah. All right, Franklin. What else you got for us, buddy?
That's it, bud.
And nothing else. You want to keep a nice short one, short, crisp.
Short.
Short. We got a little. We got a little. We got a little late start today. So.
Hour ago. Yeah, a little late start. Yeah.
All right.
Wrap it up, boys.
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't have kids if we did that. But let's go. Champ and the Tramp out. Let's try our new teleprompter out.
Adios.
Guys, just a reminder, don't forget to find and follow us on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and most other podcast platforms.